Alright, we're back with another recording. It is day 10 of this challenge. And we're going to be doing the Lilliput Step Sanctuary. So we're going to use the same strategy that I used back in the first sanctuary, which is kill the sanctuary guardian first and then start grinding for the drops. Alright, let's go to the Lilliput Step Sanctuary. And this place is a perfect place to train Paula up, because she's still pretty weak right now. And there's 3 drops to get here in the Lilliput Steps Sanctuary. The enemy we just fought is the Mole Playing Rough, which has a 4 in 120 chance of dropping a croissant. The Mr. Batty has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a jar of hot sauce. And then the Mighty Bear has a 2 in 120 chance of dropping a teddy bear. You know, there's not a lot of enemies whose drops correlate with the enemy's design. Like, come on, the Mr. Batty drops hot sauce. Freaking hot sauce. Then the Mighty Bear drops a teddy bear, which makes sense because, you know, a bear. Oh yeah, I have a sparkling ice, black raspberry flavor. Now, I want to meet the person that came up with the concept of sparkling ices, because they had one great idea. So yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about grinding the enemies right now, because we're gonna start the grind after we kill the Sanctuary Guardian. Oh great, my camera's doing that thing again. I hate it when it does that, dude. Alright, give this to Paula. Oh yeah, I really like the cave music in this sanctuary, because the music makes it sound like we're actually in a cave. No, but the teddy bear, it freaking died. But trust me, that teddy bear dying That is not going to be the last time a teddy bear dies. I know from experience by doing this challenge. Wait, is this the PSI caramel from the... when I got the Insane Cultist drop? Yeah, I think it might be from the Insane Cultist. Wow, so we both miss. Alright, so the enemies I want to avoid right now are the Mighty Bears, because they are freaking strong. Like, seriously. Like, they can literally kill Paula in one hit. Right. Like, they Bro, I don't know why I kept stuttering, dude. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm trying to despawn the Mighty Bears, because we're too weak to fight them right now. You know what, that's fine. The Mr. Baddies aren't that bad. Yeah, I need to eat this. Oh, we're zooming. We're zooming. Now, imagine if you could do this in normal play. That would be really awesome. As you can tell, I'm being sarcastic because for some reason, literally every other Mother game but this one lets you run. Like in Mother 1, you can run. Mother 3, you can run. But Mother 2, aka EarthBound, you can't run in this game for some reason. I don't... Like, dude, you don't have to put an item in the game to help me run. Alright, let's fight Mondo Mo, which is the Sanctuary Guardian. Also, I remember back when I first played this game, I used to think Mondo Mo was one of the hardest bosses. But you can just do this. You can paralyze him, and then bam, he won't be able to attack you. I really wish I would have known that on my first time playing this game. Alright, Mondo Mole is dead. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Paula's level is just behind Ness's level. I think Ness is like level 21 or something. Yeah, Ness is level 21 and Paula is level 12. Okay, maybe not just right behind Ness. Alright, now it's time for the grind. And I think I want to start with the Mighty Bear first, since they're probably gonna... Well, it's a 2 in 120 chance. I want to get the rarer drops out the way first. And then on top of that, I just feel like they're an easier target because they move slower than the other enemies, and the Mr. Baddies group up, and the Mighty Bears, you won't really... Well, it's really easy to single them out. Wait, hold on. What happens if I... Okay, I need to despawn that mole playing rough. He's still there. Okay, we're good now. Wait, save state. Alright. Let's grind for the Mighty Bears drop. Are you actually joking right now, dude? I thought I despawned the mole playing rough. Dude, every time I despawn them, they just come back. Alright. Okay, good. There's no enemies there. So this is the reason why I didn't want to fight the Mighty Bear 7s before beating Mondo Mole. It's because it'll be way easier to kill them if I green swirl them, which is this game's form of sneak attacking enemies. So yeah, it'll be really tough to fight them without the green swirl. But I am pretty sure they can still just straight up kill Paula in one hit, which is honestly kind of crazy. You know, it's like the Lilliput Steps Sanctuary. Like, they want you to level up Paula here, but there's also an enemy that can kill her in one hit. So it's kind of counterintuitive. You want me to level her up, but an enemy can kill her in one hit regardless. Well, once you get strong enough, it won't be able to kill Paula in one hit. But the game expects you to level her up here. And I know these guys can kill Paula in one hit because, once again, I know from experience playing this game for the first time. Like, on my first time playing this game, they just killed Paula in one hit. And after they killed Paula in one hit, I just decided to stay away from the Mighty Bears. So it's just like, how do you expect me to level up Paula if there's an enemy in here that can kill her in one hit at this point in the game, and then you expect me to fight more of those guys? Now, this could take a long time because it is a 2 in 128 chance. But I already know we're not going to get as lucky as we did when I got the last drop. Like, seriously, how did I only get that drop in only 20 encounters? Oh yeah, the Lilliput Step Sanctuary was another location during the challenge when I did it for the first time where I just didn't think to use save states. Like, I actually fought every single enemy individually because I didn't think to use save states when I did this challenge for the first time. So yeah, it took a long time to get the drops here. I actually don't remember how exactly long it took, but I know it was probably 4 hours plus. Okay, a smash hit for 73 damage. Excuse me. Oh yeah, speaking of Paula, I really don't like how the Japanese version of this game portrays Paula. You know, in the American version of the game, which I'm playing right now because, you know, I'm American. You know, they portray Paula as like a tough girl who's not supposed to be messed with. Like, seriously, if you met someone like Paula in real life, do not test her. But then the Japanese version, they portray her as a weak little girl. I mean, come on, she quite literally is the weakest character in the game. because she has the lowest amount of HP out of anyone in the game. And then she also has the lowest amount of offense of anyone in the game. And on the offense scale, I think it, from worst to best, I think it goes Paula, Jeff, Pooh, and then Ness. But an advantage she has over other characters is that she has a lot of psychic powers. So the game expects you to use her psychic powers to compensate for her low HP and low offense. But yeah, I don't really like how the Japanese version of Paula is portrayed. I really don't like it. You know, if anything, Jeff is the weakest character in the game. Well, until later in the game. Because, like, seriously, once you reach, like, halfway through the game, Jeff becomes an unstoppable monster. Oh, I forgot they can bite you. Dang, that does a lot of damage. The offense thing I just explained earlier, it kind of reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 2. And no, not that stupid lost level Super Mario Bros. 2. Because that game is actually horrible. You know, the one where you can't jump on enemies and say you gotta pick them up and there's Shy Guys in there? No, it reminds me of the characters from Super Mario Bros. 2. In which there's a girl character named Peach. I mean, who doesn't know about Princess Peach at this point in time? But in that game, she is also portrayed as the weakest / worst character in the game. Because apparently she runs slower than everyone else, in which that really doesn't matter. And she also has the lowest amount of strength, meaning she takes the longest to pick up items out of any character. And what's funny is that Super Mario Bros. 2 expects you to believe that Mario is the better choice to play as. Like, Nintendo, you guys are not fooling anyone, bro. You guys are not gonna make me believe that Mario is a better choice than Peach. Because Mario has no abilities, from what I know. But Peach, she can literally float in the air for a few seconds. So if Peach can float and the other characters don't in Mario Bros. 2, why would you try to tell me that Mario's a better choice to play as? Like, who isn't going to be playing as Peach in Super Mario Bros. 2? Like, genuinely, who isn't? Okay, a double smash hit. I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, that whole thing about Super Mario Bros. 2, it's in Super Mario 3D World as well. But this time it's not just Peach that's portrayed as the worst character to play as, it's also Rosalina as well. But, okay, to be fair, I do kind of get why they would make Rosalina the worst character to play as in Mario 3D World. Because each character in that game has their own abilities. Mario gets nothing, so he's the balanced character. Luigi jumps the highest, but he's slippery. Peach has floating abilities like in Mario Bros. 2, but she's the slowest of all the characters. Toad runs the fastest out of all the characters, but he has the worst jump of all characters. And then Rosalina has a spin attack. But Rosalina's the worst character in Mario 3D World, in my opinion, because not only does she run just as slow as Peach, but if she has a power-up, she can't use her ability. I don't get it. Like, I really... Oh! Oh, there we go. There it is. The teddy bear. Okay, 27 minutes in. Not too bad. We're gonna get this to Paula. Because trust me, she needs teddy bears out of any character the most. But yeah, I really don't get why they only made Rosalina's ability available if you don't have a power-up. Like, why couldn't it just be mapped to the jump button? Like, it really doesn't make sense. Like maybe you can press jump and then you can press the jump button again to do Rosalina's spin attack. You know, that way she can have a little double jump. Okay, save the game. Alright, so that is it for this recording. In the next recording, I'm probably going to do the Mr. Batty next, since they're probably the most difficult drop to get in the Lilliput Step Sanctuary. But you guys will see that later.